Hey guys, JMeyels here. Apex Legends finally getting solos mode, but wait till you hear how it's going to get delivered. So prepare to grab your pitchforks and get ready. Also, for the first season in a very long time that we're seeing Apex actually slow down with Steam charts and stream charts, and basically just the numbers are not pumping up like they used to be, and I'm going to tell you why. All of that and much more in today's video. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below for a chance to win that 10,000 Apex coin giveaway. The finalists from last video is down in the comments. I'm picking the winners from the other two heirloom giveaways over on Twitter for Glytch and Facebook. So let's jump into the video. First off, I just want to mention that the number 2 player yesterday on the apexrank.com leaderboards for, being an Apex Predator, the top rank in the world, is currently Effect. Yesterday he was number 2. He did pass this guy. I don't know if this guy's name is Tozus or they just call him 7 or what. I'm not exactly sure. However, he was passed yesterday. Effect is now up by about 140 RP, and he's up 3,000 RP, I guess, just in the last 24 hours, and 7 is up about 2,906. So absolutely insane grinding from them. Now, one thing I do want to note here that people are kind of aware of, and the only bad downside to this, I guess, there's not really many big names that are racing right now, and I guess it would probably be because many people are frustrated that the matchmaking bugs or matchmaking issues or ranked were not fixed last split. Neither are they fixed this split. So many people are like, okay, screw this, I played ranked last split, I'm not going to do that again, because just playing and farming against plats and golds all season is just not going to work for me. So I think that's one thing that always drives viewership, is when people are racing for the #1 spot, people are always competing against each other. So the fact that there's not really too many big names right here, unfortunate situation. Hopefully people do get a little bit more interested throughout the season, and maybe that can bring back some viewership, because if you've noticed, it looks like viewership all across the board is down, and not only just viewership but people playing the game. This is what Garrett posted on Twitter. It was Steam charts and Twitch stream charts. Now obviously Steam is not the story for the entire player base across consoles and everything. However, it's a pretty good indication that you can follow amongst, if one group of people are doing it, it's most likely that all the other groups are kind of following suit. Anyhow, this is what we've not seen this in many seasons. For the last couple of seasons we talked about, these Steam charts have been constantly getting higher and higher and higher. Apex has been growing a more concurrent player base every single time that they release a new season. So honestly, Apex has been looking really good over the last couple of years. Well, this is new to us. We've not seen this. He says Apex Twitch views dropped more than 50% since last season. It's not just your stream. We're not talking about, hey, it looks like it's down 7%. 50% viewership has been lost in season 13 compared to season 12. In yellow right here, the yellow graph you see is the player count, which is on Steam. So it looks like there's been a huge drop off as well. And then also the blue is the Twitch viewer count. So you can see a massive spike in the Twitch viewership, and it just dropped drastically. Now, if you pay attention closely, you'll notice that pretty much every season you can see a pretty significant spike and then a pretty significant drop down. However, I want you to notice that the drop down that we have right now is currently pretty much lower than any other drop down that we've seen in an entire year. And this spike is the biggest one that we've probably seen ever. Obviously, what makes such a significant spike is a very high and a very low. So it's pretty safe to say that people got pretty excited about this season, and then obviously that Apex did not capture that excitement very well. Now, the reason I currently think this is happening is just because there's not really been much excitement this season. Yes, we've had a collection event, but hey, I mean, there's nothing kind of big going on. Control mode we've already played 3 times, and I love it, don't get me wrong, I want it to stay, but it's not going to draw people in, because most of these people in the world have played control mode already, so they're like not seeing anything new here. What they do want to see, probably what will be beneficial, is whenever they bring these other game modes, which I expect to be next season. And honestly, I'm expecting with these new game modes next season and the map change and all that, I'm expecting next season to be pretty big. I kind of knew this season was not going to be it. There wasn't really any indication that this would be the big one. I mean, I was hoping at least cross progression would come, but you probably got about another 6 months. It also could be the fact that the rank system was not very casual friendly at the very beginning of the game, or the very beginning of the ranked season in season 13, and a lot of people got frustrated that they couldn't do very well in ranked. They couldn't get the rank that they thought they should be. Therefore, it drove them away. And I think that overall, maybe the rank changes were pretty good, but I think it definitely drove away way too many casual players. They got probably extremely frustrated, and that could be why you've seen a lot of people leave as well. And then on the flip side, you had a lot of pros complaining about stuff all the time. That could be what also drove people away, because it's been non-stop griping about the rank system is not good enough. Yes, it is good enough. Never mind, we changed our mind. Screw the rank system, it sucks. However, overall, I think it's mostly just because of the content. We've not really had anything spectacular thus far this season. However, there is some new things coming. The skins, I will say the next event skins are pretty sick, not gonna lie. However, there was a good comment right here in Human who said content bubble burst was bound to eventually happen anyways. The content versus the content creators, devs just aren't equipped to respond to this, so expect it to keep tanking, and player count will probably follow suit. Now, this is what Garrett responded to him though, said it's happened before, just need another season 9 type of hype with marketing and a train a lot of content. I would imagine the return of Skulltown will help season 14 a lot. I cannot agree more. I think season 14 is going to be absolutely huge. I know we're going to have a bunch of new game modes to play, one of them being on the new Skulltown map that I just can't wait to play. I think it's going to drive so many players back, and honestly I think it'll drive them back and keep them here because it gives them a better opportunity to play something over a longer period of time, rather than I always say this, but I just don't think that looting for 15 minutes and then dying to a pred stack is just going to be the way for casual players to stay. I'll be honest, I spent way too much time on that topic than I had initially planned to, so I'm sorry about that. The video may run over a little bit, so I do apologize. However, I do want to make mention of this. Some of you are going to be so upset. I mean, just go ahead and prepare, grab the pitchforks now and just get ready, because you're going to be so upset when you hear this. That one gaming bot, well, I mean, many of you may think that it's not that big of a deal, but personally I just, this is like a slap in the face to us, honestly. So that one gaming bot leaked out some data mine files, and it's a picture of there being icons for a solo mode. The only problem is they're bringing solos mode to Apex Legends Mobile and not giving it to us. Now obviously there's indications, there's stories being talked about that it could be the case where maybe they're testing stuff out in mobile to see how the player base reacts to it and see if it has a more positive effect this time instead of putting it in the main game and maybe it having a bad effect. So maybe if it goes well with mobile, maybe they'll bring it over to us. I know there's been a couple other things that we are expecting to get in the main game that we have not gotten. This Thornton Smash made a video months ago about it. I think I also made one as well about many things that could be in mobile that we're expecting to get in the main game and that could be coming later. Like for instance, I think Fade was one of those. Everybody wanted Fade to be in the main game, and there was actually a legend in the game files called Phantom that is actually a little bit different than Fade, but however it still has the same exact name over in the files for mobile as Phantom, except he's Fade, but he has a lot of the same abilities in the PC build, and the builds are not the same at all, so you can't correlate the two. So it's very likely that, you know, we'll be getting a type of Fade character in Apex at some point. However, I saw this, Thornton Smash also retweeted it. It says, looks like Apex Legends is getting solos finally, except it's for freaking mobile. I just cannot believe this, man. Like, all the things that we want as a main player base of Apex Legends, mobile is just casually adding everything, and they're adding it so quick. Like, I don't understand. I mean, they're just on top of the game. I got to give them props, honestly, but it's very unfortunate that we're not getting it. And dude, it's heartbreaking. Everyone in the comments of this thread are just so happy, and they're just so excited for solos mode. I'm so jealous that they're getting it. We're not. I just don't understand. Like, why can't Respawn listen to us the way that mobile listens to them? And honestly, there is no them. We are the them. Mobile is listening to us, but they're putting it in mobile for their other people and not us. Like, dude, like, I'm ticked off, man. Let me know how you guys feel about this, and if you think that solo should come to the main game in PC and console versions, or if you think it should just remain in mobile. How do you feel about mobile listening to all of their fans and adding things so quickly, unlike the main game, and what your opinion is on it? Down below, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment as always for that chance to win the 10,000 Apex coin giveaway. And until the next time, I'll see you all later, Gators. Take care of yourselves. Peace.